The following program likely contains material that is suitable for mature audiences only and not suitable for children. It is by far not the nastiest stuff you'll find on TV, radio, or the internet, and will probably make you laugh more than it will upset you. However, because some people, especially in the South, are so damn sensitive, we feel obligated to warn you ahead of time. So if you've accidentally stumbled upon this program and are not a legal adult who is ready, willing, and able to be completely offended, navigate away from this station and log on to IHateTheFirstAmendment.com. You will feel better about yourself.
T Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Good morning.
Good morning, Los Angeles, and thank you for tuning in to the Love Jays on TRadioV.com/LA. I am Mr. J.
And I'm Miss J. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm pretty good this morning. It's Saturday.
Feeling good. After this, we got to head on down to Escondido.
Yes, it's my brother's baby shower. They're expecting a baby girl. We're excited.
Oh, isn't
I get to be an auntie again.
Auntie and uncle. Oh, no.
Yes.
Wow.
There's
Auntie and
something
uncle.
I need to tell you,
Yeah,
everyone.
wow, that was pretty bad. Good work. Already talking over myself, messing up in the first 30 seconds.
Yes.
No, but we have a really good showing for you. In store for you today, we will be joined by SuperB, an amazing and talented spoken word artist, also a singer, musician. The man has skills. So
And
be
we're
sure to
excited.
stick around for the next block. You're going to love all the talent that he
And he's
has.
going to spit into the mic a little bit for us.
Talk a little bit of something. They're not ready for that.
No,
yet.
they're not ready. Shoot, I wasn't ready, but then I was like, I like this. I needed this in my life. I did. I needed it.
And as you guys know, last week we were joined by Dominic, co-host of Forking Amazing, and he brought some wine last week in a staple of their show. They always talk about we have drinks. So you'll see we have our mugs this
Yes.
week. We have some special orange juice.
And it's not coffee. Yeah. Don't mind me.
So we decided to take Forking Amazing up on their offer.
Yes.
And we're going to keep it
So
rolling.
thanks, Dom. Speaking of Forking Amazing, last week when we had Dom on the show, I just wanted to show a clip real quick because I watched this later. I watched it back later. I didn't realize how I was going in on the bread. So we have a clip, but basically we were drinking the wine and then I was eating the bread and it was the best thing ever at the time. And
this was
it
just
showed.
delicious bread. It was Trader Joe's caramelized onion bread.
No,
I mean,
caramelized onion cheese. On the
on-
bread. Who does that?
And it was absolutely delicious. So when we get the clip prepared, we'll put it up there for you guys to look at. And,
Jackie will give us a thumbs up.
and as always, the phone lines are open. 855-TRV-NLA. That's 855-878-4652. And as always, we love to interact with you guys on social media. Follow us on Twitter, @LoveJaysBlog, Instagram, @LoveJaysBlog. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/AskLoveJays.
Woohoo! Okay, well, the clip is ready. Jackie's going to show it.
You will feel better about yourself.
One more second.
Learn all about their lives, learn about their morals or what they're bringing to a relationship or what they like to
Oh,
do,
too far ahead.
with text
texting.
messaging.
It's like,
So,
thank you.
I don't know.
Please go ahead, because we low-key went in and we're going to go in.
Hold
So
on, I need to say first.
Well-
Oh, sorry, I'm walking away from the mic trying to cheese my bread.
go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
how do you start a relationship
And
via
I
text?
Just look at
You
Miss J.
can't. That's what we're saying.
Million
Yeah, I
dollar
mean,
question.
You can
Million dollar
have,
question.
like, you can text your friends, but I mean, how do you get someone to like you via text messages if they have not met you before, or if you guys have just met and what? I don't know. I for one don't really talk on the phone.
Look at Miss J.
I
right now.
prefer not
And
to
the
speak on
thing
the
is,
phone. I
that's
love
not even as
texting,
bad as it got.
but I've never tried to meet
It got
someone.
it was worse at one point. But anyway, I just thought that was hilarious and wanted to show
The
you.
entire segment, what you saw there, just going in on the cheese, and she goes and makes one comment. Oh, I'm walking away from the microphone.
Yeah, I really was. My main focus at one point, I don't even think I heard what Dom said because I was all about this cheese and bread. Anyway, enough about bread and cheese. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just really felt the need, like I needed to clear my name. Yes,
won't-
I'm Miss J and I like bread and cheese.
Exactly. We won't judge you. Last night, this is LA. Majority of us are Laker fans. There are some
Like me, I don't
some
care.
newly born Clipper fans now that Lob City is in town. And last night, Kobe Bryant possibly tore his Achilles tendon. And I felt like all of L.A.
Jackie said she was there.
Jackie, you were at the game? Come on, come on the mic. Come join in on the mic, Jackie.
I was at the game, but I'm a Warriors fan, being from San Francisco. So
Boo!
I was wearing all my Warriors gear. Thought I was going to get beat up, but I didn't. And we almost won. It was very close.
But you lost. Almost only counts in horseshoes. You know that, right, Jackie?
Huh?
I said, what did I say? Almost only counts in horseshoes.
I know. But it was a great game, and I did see Kobe fall, and he looked like he was going to cry.
What was the atmosphere like in the stadium?
When he fell?
Yeah.
Silence.
Really?
It was just, everybody was just like...
There,
wow.
See? I feel like all of LA last night just took a deep, that can't happen. Kobe doesn't show weakness. Like it's just one of those things.
I even feel bad, and I'm not a fan like that.
You're not a basketball fan at all. Let's qualify that statement.
When you play basketball,
okay.
But I mean, Kobe Bryant, he had all that cheating stuff. You know how I feel about that. I couldn't get over it. Okay, I know it's like a Chris Brown thing.
I'm gonna just make this sidebar that I always hear about non-sports fans about Kobe Bryant. Well, he cheated on his wife in 2004. Him as a person and what he does professionally for the game of basketball are not the same thing.
I'm saying personally I couldn't get over the bump, but I felt bad last night. I'm saying that my compassion goes past cheating.
Okay, well I'm glad.
Go me.
So I had to bring it up, and they said he's having an MRI this morning. I'm not. I haven't checked Twitter or ESPN today to say if it was 100% confirmed. But the man is on crutches, was teared up in the interview, and I'm just like, not the Mamba, Vino.
He'll be okay.
And we had such a horrible season this year anyway.
But all of Twitter last night, too, I wanted to say, all of Twitter was about Kobe.
All the trends. I mean, it was literally, you had the prayer for Kobe hashtag, Lakers, I want to say of the 10.
We took a screenshot.
Yeah, we have a screenshot. But there was, of the 10, I think, trending topics on Twitter, that 6 of the 10 were of or related to Kobe Bryant, the Lakers, or the Warriors. There you go. So you got Kobe Bryant, hashtag Warriors, hashtag pray for Kobe, Achilles, Steph Curry, hashtag Lakers. So this just goes to show you, literally goes to show you the impact that Kobe Bryant and the Lakers have just on L.A., California, and the entire sports world. I need that kind of influence.
I'm a minority, apparently.
Can I have that influence? Love Jays gets injured, boom, Twitter.
Yeah, no one will care. You sprained your ankle, or you twisted your ankle the other week.
Yeah, no one.
When we went to the Clippers game, we were hobbling downtown.
Wow, you're just going to put me out there like that?
Yeah.
It's okay.
So
Cole,
no one cared is what
Cole, get better, man. Cole, get better.
We're praying for you.
We are. Get better. We weren't going to go past the first round anyway because we were going to play Oklahoma or San Antonio, and that was all bad.
Yeah. What else did we do this week, babe? We didn't really do much. No, we went to dinner with Dom and Jen.
Oh, we did. After
fucking amazing.
Was that Saturday?
Yeah, that was Saturday. Well, we had couple time. So
important. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, we needed some couple time because we've been doing Love Jays, and we just got to the point where we're not spending time with each other. All of our time is business. We're either at working somehow or working on Love Jays. That's it.
And we just kind of put ourselves in the back burner, which is ironic to think about because we have a love blog that's about our relationship, and while managing that love blog about our relationship, we forgot to manage our relationship.
Yeah.
And so we decided to say, we just needed a day to unplug. So after the radio show last week, we turned our phones on silent and just had couples time. And it was so relaxing, so nice, and we talk about it all the time. It's something that we cannot emphasize it enough, is that you have to find time to just spend those moments, whether it's 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours, 24 hours, whatever it is, commit to it. And it's crazy to think is that we had to schedule that time, literally calendar it and schedule saying we're going to
Saturday after the show, it's just us.
So sometimes you have to do that. You think things come naturally, okay, we're together, we're spending a lot of time together, this is quality time, we're automatically being groomed within our relationship. And that's not the case.
Not at all.
And so we unplugged, and then after that we went on to dinner and had friends with Dom and Jen of Forking Amazing, as well as another one of their friends.
We had dinner. He said we had friends with Dom and Jen.
Did I?
Yeah.
I said we had dinner.
We had dinner.
And it was a perfect cap to the day, as we got to spend our time together, and then also got to go out and hang out with other friends and just enjoy dinner. It's nice to always unplug.
Yeah, we needed that. Thanks for doing that with me. High five.
High five from Air. That is definitely the staple of the Love Jays, the Air 5.
Yeah.
Because we would try to do it. My arms are kind of long, but we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I call him Spider Monkey. Well, everybody does. When he used to play basketball, because he's all limbs. You don't know. You guys haven't seen Justin in person, or most of you probably haven't. He's like all legs and arms, like little itty bitty well, I'm making you sound weird.
We could it's okay.
So we used to make fun of him in college because he'd wear his basketball pants. He looked like an old man because they'd be so high, his basketball shorts, and he's like, that's where my hips are.
Exactly. And so it wasn't
or where your waist is.
That's where my waist was. It's not like I was purposely wearing my shorts like Urkel when everyone says, you look so old, pull your shorts down. No, I'm putting my shorts on my waist. My legs just happen to be that of a person who's 6'8", and my torso happens to be that of a person who's 5'4".
Exactly.
So I can't help it.
It's okay. I still love you.
No, I appreciate that.
Well,
so don't judge. If you're out there with disproportionate body lengths, I'm with you. But we'll be back. Tune in.
If you're out there and you're proportioned, I'm with you.
Stay around. We have SuperB coming in next segment. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Our smartphones are some of the smallest and most powerful computers ever invented, and we carry them with us everywhere. But it's a juggle and a bit of a struggle to use your phone because it really takes two hands, one to hold it securely and the other to text and scroll. FlyGrip is the one-handed smartphone solution, and it lets you keep your phone in your grasp and use the same hand to control it. The FlyGrip is device agnostic. It sticks onto the back of any phone or case, and it just uses two fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger, to hold it. You use your thumb to control the device. It has an ergonomic, spring-loaded, articulated hinge that's comfortable to use and which snaps flat when the grip isn't in use. It can also double as a stand, either vertically or horizontal, and that makes it great for your phone, tablet, or e-reader. The FlyGrip even worked with American professional surfer Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark attack and is best known for sharing her story in the movie Soul Surfer. Our devices keep us connected to so much that's important to us, and with the FlyGrip, you're much less likely to drop that connection.
Now available in 8 designer colors. Get your FlyGrip today at flygrip.com.
Radio V.
Speaking of bits, keep them clean. Here, would you like a hit of my bong? The water hasn't been changed since 1992.
I think sometimes it's really a nice thing to do. It's almost like changing the sheets for a guest.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you just change the water and it's like, hey, I care. You're important to me.
Could we just talk
I'm
about
gonna give you fresh bong water.
how bad bong water is? It would be the worst thing you could ever spill on your carpet.
Oh, has that happened to you?
I'd rather have someone commit suicide on my carpet than spill bong water.
God, these bitches are smoking. It's the Canna Bitches. Wednesday at noon right here on T Radio VLA.
T Radio V.
You on Dancing with the Stars?
Just dealing with the show, the drama of the show, because I'm married and I'm like, look, I've been a playboy, I've lived that lifestyle, let's just dance and have fun.
Was she hitting on you like I am?
No, not hitting on me, it's just like, she has to create chemistry with me.
Oh.
Most men, they don't know how to separate that line. So that's why there's a lot of divorces on the show with the men that go on there, because they get confused. A lot of people go on there, they don't survive. They don't
And they should call it Surviving Dancers.
Right, they don't survive.
With Dr. Jen Jara, Thursdays 2 to 4 p.m. on T Radio VLA.
T Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
And awkward moment. I always deliver those. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are the Love Jays. I'm Miss J.
Mr. J, and we can be found on Twitter at LoveJaysBlog, Instagram at LoveJaysBlog, and you can follow our site, submit your questions, www.lovejays.com.
We made like this little lovely picture of all of our social media. We'll pull that up eventually and show you guys. But yeah, follow us because we like you, and we would like it if you liked us too. Oh, it's ready. We want to show you a little clip and show you what we've got coming.
I feel like I'll be the dad with all the answers, but I believe there's some questions every parent dreads eventually being asked by their children. For example, if my kid ever asked me where babies came from, I would look him in the eye and say, shit, man. You don't know? But then gather myself and say, son, babies, like anything else, they come from an idea. And he'd ask me if it was a good or a bad idea, and I'd say the best. And I let him know he was born from fireworks and God made him after he saw the first rocket launching. Then he said, Dad, what does sex feel like?
Well, hey, there it is, and you see our lovely guest, Mr. SuperB Snaps. We're gonna get the snaps, the poetry snaps.
Snapping myself.
Thank you for coming, joining. That was the video that you saw. Was SuperB. You can introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name is SuperB. This is my brother, MK Ultra or Boy.
I was gonna say boy. That's what I got.
Yeah. But thank you for having me, man.
You both
This is
got the
amazing.
bees.
You know what I'm saying?
MK Ultra, boy, SuperB. Is it a coincidence with the B or no?
No, none at all. I just met him. He's not my real brother, but we say that.
Gonna be Boy because
Boy. Okay.
you gotta be a B.
I call all people Boy, and he just happens to be the boy that's here today.
Okay, I dig it. I dig that. I respect that.
It's really weird.
All his friends' names.
That's why. So I'd be girl if I like everyone but
Pretty
you.
much.
This is girl. Awesome.
We are a mess.
Yeah.
So now, what was the name of that poem that we just saw right there?
So I don't name any of my shit. So that it was called the dad poem, and sometimes if there's a girl poem, it'd be like the girl poem, and that's how I name stuff. I don't title any of my poems.
You don't title any of your poems.
No. There.
Why?
And what happens is I'm horrible at like promoting myself. So any videos, most of the videos you see online, someone else posted, and so they name it whatever they thought, and that just becomes the title of the poem eventually. Yeah. So
that was dad poem.
That's dad poem. That's what it says.
Got it.
So look up the dad poem on YouTube. It's me. That's
B.
Yeah.
We are in 2013.
You need a publicist.
Social media is the name of the game.
That's why I need you, man. That's why I need
That
you.
is-
That's why I need some people on my team.
Yeah.
Team. I need a team. I'm building a team. This is why we're here. I'm building a team.
You ever want to
Yeah.
name one of his poems? Just get there first and record it and put it on YouTube and name
Shoot,
it.
I'm down.
I might have to take that.
Name
I
it
might
something
have to
stupid.
take that.
He'll
Pretty
take it.
much, yeah. Pretty much.
And then I put that on our YouTube channel, and then we get all the views, and then what happens to you? You just
Air 5.
we're gonna pimp you out,
Yeah.
and that's what we're gonna do. Will that work?
That one?
We're gonna get money off the advertisement on your video because you didn't do it first.
You guys are quick.
Hey, you got it. If we don't do it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're
That
right.
literally is
These
the
were
name
your
of the game.
friends, so
So, how long have you been doing poetry?
I think since I was about 18 years old. I'm 31 now, so
Man, seasoned
You're
vet.
31?
I'm 31. I know.
31 years young.
31 years
26
young.
years. I'm
Yeah.
bad at math.
We've known you for what, 5-6 years, and I never knew your age.
At least I know.
I like it. So you said you're doing it at 18 years old. What was your moment when you fell in love with poetry?
I was watching Night at the Apollo, and it was like, you know, if you've never seen Apollo, it's like singers and dancers and shit, and they kick you off if you're whack. And this poet did a spoken word piece, and it's the first time I heard spoken word in my life. And then as soon as he did it, I was stuck to the TV. I just couldn't leave. And then I watched him for the rest of his like, he didn't get booed off. He almost won the whole shit, but he didn't. But it was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
And you were like, that is what I
That's
need
the
to do with
one.
my life.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look up that. I don't know the poet's name, but I gotta look at that. So
And
He changed somebody's life. See, you never know.
You
You never know.
never know.
On the
Now,
Apollo.
okay, you do poetry as well, don't you?
I do poetry. I started out just writing as a kid, like, you know, changing the lyrics in a song that you hear, basic. And I just wrote through all high school. Then met this guy, and he's like, "Hey, come do spoken word." I was like, "All right, I think I could do it. I think I could do something." Got on stage, and hands were shaking like
Yeah, he was nervous, man.
paper was louder than my voice. Legs were shit. Man, I was a mess. I was like a bowl of Jello out there. It was terrible.
But see, some people aren't even good to get out there at all, and then doing a
No.
craft as well.
I thought I was gonna cry.
It's okay to
If
cry.
I wrote a poem, I would just let somebody else read it. Like, I wrote this. Could you read it for me? No.
But what's so funny is that both of you guys said it is that, you know, I heard, you wrote all throughout high school, and then you watched something and you fell in love with poetry. I've been watching you guys perform poetry. You've been watching poetry for a long time. I don't know what a long time is, 5-6 years. And I would love to be like, yeah, I can go up there and do it, but I just know I'm not capable of putting out great work like that. So how did you just translate to saying, I love this, and now I'm going to do it, and now I'm great at it?
I think it's one of those things like when you fall in love with something, you do it, and then if someone tells you you're good at it, you want to like pursue it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
like probably like basketball. Like you were probably like okay at it, you kept on playing, and someone said pretty dope, and then you kept on playing, you got good. But sometimes people aren't good
True
at
story.
it. And they should just, like we talked about, you should probably leave the shit
I was
alone.
always told to play with someone better than you. Like with anything, you progress. You know, in
Yeah.
whatever you do. And this guy's been raising me like a beast. So it's just writing, listening to this guy, and it's not comparing because we're nothing the same with the type of poetry, but it's just growing.
So
he likes you. How cute.
So when I write my first piece, you guys can tell me whether I'm good or not, and then if I'm not good, just stop doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
just be like,
Maybe
hey,
like a code word, like we won't tell you it's good. Like maybe we'll say like
Pineapples.
Pineapples. If pineapples, you're whack as fuck. Then don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, we say
I love it.
pineapples.
So that's what it is.
You
We're
like
gonna
it? Yeah, man,
debut it.
pineapple.
We should debut my my first poem on Love Jays. Maybe I should write that.
We should do that.
Maybe I'll get in the lab.
You know what I'm saying?
Start trying to
I
type
drink
something
my
up.
special juice.
Do like a love joint.
We want to talk to you about, we know you got a woman at home.
Oh yeah, she's
and
lovely.
she couldn't come, but we are a love show. So tell us about your relationship a little
It
bit.
is lovely. I lucked out, and I feel like I met my best friend, who happens to be my girlfriend, and she's just dark and lovely. She's she's outgoing. She's fun. I mean, we travel together. I can't say anything bad about her. She makes me better. I'm seriously lucked out. I'm too lucky.
Can we like cue the man?
Aww.
See, love's not dead.
I need tissue.
Love's not dead. It's not there.
It's not dead.
It's
We
not.
wouldn't be here if it was.
That's true. It's not.
You guys are lovely.
How long have you guys been dating?
It's about 3.5 years now, going 3.5. Strong.
That's good.
That's going good.
I take you seriously after 2.
Yeah. You know
Probably just because we're on 5.
Damn,
It's like,
2?
nah, yeah.
It took you 2?
No,
Damn. That's a
I'm
lot.
saying anybody else, and they're like, I'm like, oh, well, how long have you been together? I'm like, oh, a year. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
you
have.
got a long ways
There's
to
that
go.
whole debate on what makes what constitutes a real relationship. I guess you can't really say time constitutes a real relationship.
not really.
Because there's
You could have
so
a
many
5-year bad
Yeah,
relationship.
you can have a
ones.
poor
Bad ones that have
poor
been going on
relationship
forever.
after 10 years,
Yeah.
and there's people who meet and they fell in love and they're married within 6 months and they're doing phenomenal. But it's just something that we always look at like, it's been 8 months, and we're like, it's 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years is long.
We
time.
win. That's really what I'm saying in my head.
How did you two meet?
I got ordained to marry my friend Prototype.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I married
didn't
him.
know
and
you did that.
I did their wedding, and then she was in the wedding. Yeah, and I guess prior to that, she said she saw me at a performance. So like we saw each other then, and then we like shook hands one time before that. But that was like the time we really met. So that was.
So cute.
So
You guys don't
love
remember
was
Will and
born at a
Janine?
love event.
It's like a Disney movie.
It was
Like-
weird. She was walking up the aisle, and I looked at her, gave her a little wink. I rubbed my nipple a little bit, and it was just done. It was done. Yeah.
Can you show us? Give us a demonstration. I would like.
I was like wink. Like, it was.
That doesn't attract anyone.
Yeah, so sexy. How could she
What's
resist?
wrong with you?
I don't know. Yeah.
MK, are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship right now.
He's
I'm,
in the
I'm
5.
Dating.
I'm just kidding. That's
No, I'm dating one girl right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going really well.
That's
I think
good.
so far.
Trial running it.
Yeah, trial run.
You got
And,
you got to do that. We
At
understand.
least you didn't say it. When we had Jordan Harbinger on the show, we were like, "Oh, are you dating anyone?" He goes, "Yeah, but it's not serious."
It's like,
Don't say she didn't say that.
Don't say that.
That was really funny. What else do we want to? How many of your poems have been inspired by the love of your life?
That's a good question. I don't. Oddly enough, poems that I decided to like put out are based on, like I said, people posting my poems on YouTube. So a lot of times when I do a performance, I don't do a lot of love poetry, just for the simple fact that love poetry doesn't always go well. I don't know, for that reason. But she has a small book of poetry that's hers, and she'll get it one day, and she's seen most of it. So
You wrote her a book of poetry.
I mean, it's just her little book. It's for her.
like you made it.
I mean,
And you haven't performed these like
no, yeah, they're like underground. You know what I'm saying? So
I hate him so much right now.
This is
underground
me
love.
giving you
What-
the evil eye.
Every
Justin
guy
has one
listening
too.
to this right now hates you because
I know.
Why can't you do that?
Like,
Yeah,
man,
girls are
you're a
hitting them
poet
over-
too. So when the time comes,
I have pieces, but it's like parts and stuff.
oh my god,
Justin said he had the same thing for you, but he writes them on his back. So
I know.
that
Yeah, they're just not. They're not. Yeah, we're gonna. They're there.
Hey, your heart.
I do have.
it's in the form of like, I love you so much.
that's what it is. Poem done.
Yeah, I love you so much.
That, see, and what's funny is that when we had Shane on a couple weeks ago. Speaking of Shane,
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Shane.
Happy birthday, Skinny.
Yeah.
Skinny
Mini.
We made you a picture. They'll show it
Buff
later.
man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
We
Shane.
should sing real quick a very sped up version of Happy Birthday. Ready, set, go. Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Shane. Happy birthday to you.
Dang, that was perfectly timed.
Yeah.
we
Nice.
got that.
That was good.
Happy birthday, Shane. No, but I lost my whole train of thought because we were saying that. What did Shane say? Shane had made a comment. Oh, that's
About
what it
the
was.
girl.
He was talking about, oh, son, you're tall. Yeah, you like that sounds just like him. That's why he started cracking up. Yeah. Was like, son, you can hoop. You're tall. When you walk in, ladies command you. And he said, man, this poetry is just, he trying to minimize poetry. And I was saying, look, when it comes to doing poetry and me being a basketball player, like I lose over 10 out of 10 times, and he spit a piece. And I just was basically explaining to him, I was like, look, man, I can't compete with that. And and this just goes to show you again, you wrote a own little poetry book for your woman. What am I supposed to do with that?
If you don't know, you can't see Justin. I mean, you can see him now. He looked like a light-skinned LeBron meets Chris Brown.
I don't do it. I'm gonna take that. Let's see. If we get a wide shot, I'll take the microphone off, and we'll see. It's just because of the beard. That's all it is. It's the beard.
It's something. I don't. You know what I mean?
I don't look like LeBron.
I can see what you see. You know what I mean?
I can see. You see what I'm working with?
I can see what you're working with.
When we were in college,
Yeah,
they said he looks like Chris Brown. I was like, no.
If I had LeBron's money,
But he's
we'll be in the
cute,
game. How about that, LeBron? Shout
I
out.
mean, I take it.
Stick around. Stick around. We're going to keep SuperB and MK around. So be sure to stay tuned in. I'm all over the place. 855-878-4652. Call in if you guys want to have a conversation with us. We'll be back.
Now, rocking with Will I Am in
Britney, bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey. Is that the new Headblade ATX?
Yes, it is. And it's beautiful.
Never got the hang of the Headblade. Pushing instead of pulling? It's weird.
But the new ATX has been totally switched around and uses the same pulling method as your straight razor. The 4 blades also feature a flow-through design so the cartridges are easy to rinse. But the best part is, I could use the ATX on my head, my face, pretty much anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, anywhere.
Radio V.
He's the one that was a sniper in Vietnam, right?
No, that's the other guy, Jim. The older
Jim?
guy.
Is he still around?
I don't know. No, he's gone. He frightens me.
Yeah,
he tells me Nam stories, and I get really scared.
Okay, he was a sniper in Vietnam. He was a comedy club manager. But then when you get him alone, he starts talking about those stories. It does get dark.
Yeah. I used to chop cook fingers off.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, I'm Asian too, so what the what?
Yeah. You don't want to have a flashback, right? Like.
Gotta Be Honest with Willie Barcena, Tuesdays at 3 p.m. on T-Radio V LA.
Radio V.
For those of you that don't know Randy Blythe is the frontman of Virginia-based heavy metal band Lamb of God. He was acquitted by a Czech court. There he is. This was
on the left.
This is what he.
He's not any of those people.
On the left, Randy
Look
Blythe.
at that girl on the third to the right.
She looks pretty metal.
She does.
They formed a band shortly after this.
I can't get this on my phone! The LA Music Blog, Thursdays, 8 to 10 p.m. on T-Radio V LA.
Radio V.
Why in the hell are you wearing flannel again? Does your wife realize she's married to a very handsome lesbian?
No, I'm into the flannel, man.
Rock the flannel.
We got the thumbs up.
Jackie's liking it. Is it because you like the bad boys, Jackie? Like.
I just like flannel in general.
Thank you.
Oh, I have flannel sheets, Jackie.
Well, I'm coming over tonight.
No. That's all it takes. Gay for pay.
Langdon Nation, Saturdays at 1 p.m. on T-Radio V LA.
Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Just gotta ignite the light and let it shine.
Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in to the Love Jays on TRadioV.com. I'm Mr. J.
I'm Miss J.
And as always, you can follow us on Twitter at LoveJaysBlog and Instagram at LoveJaysBlog. You can also like us on Facebook.
Instagram, straight.
Facebook.com/AskLoveJays. And, of course, visit our blog, www.lovejays.com. We like to respond to your questions from the male and female perspective in a 100% truthful, fun, and exciting way. You
Good job, babe. I did like that.
That was nice.
You just got to come in.
Yeah.
Last week she said, man, you stole my thunder.
Well, okay, but then I tried it and stuttered all over myself. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave that to you.
Just let it roll off the tongue.
You need to drink.
Yeah. No, that was the problem, I think.
Never mind.
I already had some wine, so I was like,
So
Love Jay's blog, right? Yeah. All bad.
It's okay. But you're doing good. See, you're doing fine. You're fine now.
I am doing fine.
Look at you. So, now, Miss J, we've had Shane on the show before. He performed a dope piece. Miss J's in love with one of your pieces, and she has requested that you do this poem. And you mentioned, well, I'll let you talk about the poem. And then
Hold on,
I
need to say a disclaimer.
Okay.
ladies don't hate me.
That's
my disclaimer. Okay,
so
go
we'll
ahead.
let you talk about this poem, and then we'll let you get right on into it.
Okay. So this poem that she wants me to do, it is first off, one of my friends taught me that you can't always write poems to like one person. Sometimes you need to be general. And someone's like, you should write a poem to police because you're always talking about how much you hate the police. And I was like, yeah, there's people that I hate more than police. And then this poem is dedicated to the people I hate more than police, the group of people that I hate more than police.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. So it is dedicated to every ex-girlfriend ever. And we had a couple drinks. And so this happens when I have a drink or two, I tend to forget poems. So we'll see what happens. Yes, I don't know what happens. That's Shane. So dear every ex-girlfriend ever, it has come to my attention that you, for some reason, love me more now than while we were together. This could very well be a classic case of not knowing what you have until it's gone, or I have conjured up a few other ideas of why this might be true. One, I somehow physically get more sexy when I'm sad. I have evidence to back up this theory. I was once in the grocery store, half defeated from a broken heart, and a random lady grazed my right butt cheek in the cereal aisle and didn't say sorry. In fact, she did the opposite. She winked and smiled. True story, too. You hated being with me so much, the sight of seeing me with other girls made you magically fall back in love with me again. Like, poof, you're crazy. 3, all the time and money I used to spend on us is now spent on me, which means I have more time to read, write, dream, save, and smile, which means I probably look better, smell better, talk better, have a little extra change in the bank. Damn, I probably want to fall back in love with me again, too. 4, did I say y'all were crazy? Because you all are. 5, oh, I get it now. You guys are into challenges. Like, it's way more fun to love someone that doesn't love you back. Most people, when they get I need a challenge itch, they used to do a crossword puzzle, pick a fight with a big UFC-looking bitch, but not you, you persistent little adventure seekers. You guys should all come together and make a video series, A Journey of the Adventure Skeezers, volumes 1 through 6. You never really loved me. You're in love with the thought of being in love. I was an extra in your movie till you realize men like me deserve leading roles. 7, you never really loved me. 8, maybe I never loved you. 9, I was right the first time. You never really loved me. 11, oh, I skipped 10 because you once told me 10 was your lucky number. There's nothing lucky about you. 12, thank you. I finally found someone that loves me. Thank you for teaching me how not to love her. 13, the best thing you ever became was this poem and some slam scores. P.S. This might be the only reason I ever call you a 10. Shoo, I did it.
Boom. I love that.